15 or so miles northwest of world-famous Miami Beach as we are set for football at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be the New England Patriots taking on the Miami Dolphins. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. Hill shedding the tackle. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. Right away, they'll change the look. Now the rookie third-round pick, it's Devon Achane. Running free at the 45. Off to the races. Moving inside the 20. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Devon Achane. His 12th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins are on the board first here this afternoon. Well, they said they wanted to have some explosive runs. How about that one to start the game?
And I would say on the defensive sideline, there's a lot to answer for. Because you spend all week saying, stop the run. I don't care who you're playing. You don't want to get run over. You don't want to get run past. And they have both. Over-committing in the secondary, and he just went stepping past them and is still running, essentially.
One play, and he hits pay dirt. Marcus Jones, a return man. Now Jones. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. Jones and the Pats now with a 1st and 10 at their own 13. Gets it quickly out wide to Thornton. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. Now Jones going to change it up here. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Stevenson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That one good for 13 at a New England 1st down.
And they'll use him out of the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. A 1,000-yard rusher a year ago. Here's Ramondre Stevenson. He just danced away from that one defender on his way to a gain of about 7 yards. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
And now an audible here into something else. Out left and complete to Thornton. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and it'll leave him with 3rd and a full yard to go.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. They'll try and run for the first with Stevenson.
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive alive.
Well, they just watched the other team take the ball downfield and score, so they knew that this drive, this opening drive, was on them. And, boy, that was important to pick up that first down there and keep this one going.
Completed out left to Downs. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another first down. Really a solid start here on the opening drive, Charles. He's now 4 of 4, and they're already in plus territory.
Brandon, he's been so precise to start this game. Like we're watching an operation taking place right now. Master surgeon at work.
Meanwhile, Jones' throw into the hands of Henry here. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 11 yards there, just like last play.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
In motion left, that's Thornton. Stevenson now on 1st and 10. To the 27-yard line. 2nd down and 6 now.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down. Throwing Jones. And that is incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions of what was once a nice drive. Stalled out here. I'm going to give credit to the secondary partner. Never gave up as they gave up a few yards, and they came through on that play to deny that pass and force the 4th down.
And he missed it. He missed it just wide of that left upright. It's no good.
Always disappointing when you miss a field goal, but when you're playing against a defense this good, you and I both know that's a crucial miss because you can't afford to leave any points out there. You've got to take them when you can.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Play action. Now it's Tua. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a first down. Final 30 seconds of this first quarter, and it's been a quarter dominated by the guys with the football. In motion left goes Burks. Up the middle, Achane. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. The Dolphins at 6-1 now through 7 weeks of the season. They had their 6-game winning streak snapped a week ago, but still is a team that's playing pretty darn well.
And like the old song says, accentuate the positive. And I think that's exactly what this team's going to do. If you've won 6 in a row, you know you're doing something right in the NFL. So I don't think the one loss is really going to discourage them.
Second quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 1 coming up. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
They'll run for it with Achane. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. Now Tua. Looking there for Pitts, but intercepted. And the Pats are going to have it here just past the 25.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And the way their last drive ended, boy, it was frustrating. They had a pretty good drive going. It was sustained, and then it stalled out, Charles, and they missed the field goal and got nothing out of it.
Is that insult to injury? Because they had such a sustained drive, as you noted. So you know for the head coach, it almost felt like a little bit of failure to send out the field goal unit and then to not even see the ball go through the post. What a bummer on that last drive for them. Got to pick themselves up from that one.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10. Now Jones wants to change it up. Here's Jones on first and 10. He completes it to Henry. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So now first and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 46. Now Jones. And that'll be complete to Stevenson. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it's second down.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do, because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot that they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go.
Touchdown, Patriots. Tyquan Thornton. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
Extra point attempt to follow here.
It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Tyreek Hill on the return. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
At their own 14-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Their dreams of an undefeated season shattered with the loss a week ago. Now, look, whenever an undefeated team goes down, you always hear some say, well, they needed that. I don't know, Charles. Is that a narrative that you buy into?
Well, I haven't met a coach yet that feels like they needed that loss. You know, that's not something that they're in favor of. But I do know this. People like us, our colleagues, all of us in the media, constantly hammering a team that's undefeated. Hey, do you think you can do it the whole season? Can you carry it the whole way? That does wear down a group, and sometimes that loss get us off your back. You can move forward from there.
This is 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 45-yard line.
They'll run again with Wilson. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50.
I don't care what the emphasis is in the NFL at any given time. Every defense is still going to say their #1 goal every game is stop the run. And right now, they're not doing that, and that really chips away at your confidence.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. From midfield, here's Tua. And that is incomplete. We saw a lot of that a week ago defensively from him. AFC Defensive Player of the Week. Just always seems to be around the football.
I like your observation there. Understands the game, understands positioning, can put himself in the right spot, and then make a play on the football.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on fourth. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. And that is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And this defense will take over right at midfield. And he'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on fourth down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. I've seen, you and I both been to practices where we've seen, hey, third down situation, big third down alert, lock in here, fourth down play, make sure you're focused just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off in that situation.
Jones. He finds Douglas complete. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that will bring up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 46-yard line.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL. Here's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, they give it to Stevenson. And it fights through one man. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Operating from the gun, Jones. Throw left side complete. That's Thornton. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. From the 29, Jones. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. And this is going to be incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
Well, they'll say no to the 46-yard field goal try. They're going to go for it. Back to throw again. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. And he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Here's a 2nd and 8.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown.
Max Duggan
With his first career NFL touchdown.
And the Patriots will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
The kicker on.
We saw so much of this last year at the college level, but there you go. His first rushing touchdown as an NFL quarterback.
And with the speed he has, we certainly know it won't be his last, because that's something that aided him very well, as you mentioned, at the college level. It's something he's going to carry over, and they'll make it a big part of their offense.
The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away.
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
At their own 18-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk is a big decision here.
And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the...
There he goes, left side. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown.
Jalen Hyatt
with his first career NFL touchdown.
And the Dolphins have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half.
All you hear from coaches and personnel directors in the NFL, how difficult it is for a rookie receiver to have an impact on the game. So much to learn, so much offense to absorb. Looks like he's picking it up pretty well.
I would say so. And how about that for your first career NFL touchdown?
And I don't know that he envisioned it quite that way, but if he was smart, he probably dreamed about it a little bit.
The kick is through the uprights to tie this game, but hang on a second. We do have a flag.
And they'll accept that penalty. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Let's go now.
19 seconds showing to play in the half as they come up here 1st and 10. And that's just a solid, good physical run there as he motors for 9 yards. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Now this time he'll look to throw.
And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And he's going to have a first down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
First down, Patriots.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard.
And Marcus Jones going to elect to bring this one out. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
The Pats at the line, ready to go.
This offense ready for the first drive of the 3rd quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half,
He's got a man, complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. They go play action here on first down. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
And in the second half of a tied game, every decision gets magnified. And here, if he forces this ball, it could be intercepted. So that's the prudent play to just airmail it out of bounds.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Jones. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play.
And that's how you pick up a first down. Not only does he make the catch, but has enough body control to get his feet down inbounds, toe tapping and dragging to make sure he gets it done.
They'll look to throw again.
Right back to Henry, and Henry's got it again.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Jones looking to change the play. From the gun, it's Stevenson.
Ooh, the juke. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
Looking to throw. Jones. Henry's got it out on the left side.
And the Patriots are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Jones out to the flat, and that's caught. So that'll be no better than an incompletion, and it'll bring up a second and goal. Someone moved, flag is out. That's going to be 5 yards.
And that'll drive coaches crazy. You work all week on dealing with loud crowds, on dealing with motion, and then you have a guy jump.
Things made a little more difficult after the false start as they try again on second and goal.
Straight ahead, it's Stevenson.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down. And now they're in the hurry-up.
Tough assignment here. Third and goal from the 12. They'll try and run. Stevenson.
That'll back them up 2 yards and also bring up fourth.
A great job there by this defense. They give up the long drive, but in the end, it looks like they'll force a field goal attempt.
The Patriots will bring on the field goal unit. From the right hash, this a 31-yard attempt. And his kick is indeed good, and they take a 17-14 lead. Well, they don't get a touchdown here on the opening drive of the third quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you've motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they find themselves down on the scoreboard following the field goal a moment ago.
And I think even though they trail in the game now, I would consider that a win for their defense, and that's probably what they're telling the offense when they get to the bench. Hey, the onus is on you guys now. Get back out there and get us the lead back.
He got 29 yards that time. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Throwing now is Tagovailoa.
That's complete to Traylon Burks.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route. And what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing. And they got it done.
On second down, a run by Achane.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
Now they'll audible to something else. On third down, Achane. Down the right sideline.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown.
Devon Achane
with his 13th touchdown of the year and second of the game.
And the Dolphins have retaken a third quarter lead.
Yeah, they would have been happy with a first down, but this is even better. Once he's past the marker, it's cream cheese from there. And he bumps it to the outside, and it's just going to run away from defenders on his way toward the pylon.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that will make this a 4-point game. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone.
Jones breaking from the contact. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league,
Toward the sideline, intercepted. Inside the 20.
And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line. Suddenly, it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here.
A-Chan. He is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way.
They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal?
Tua with a quick throw, caught out wide. Touchdown, Dolphins! Traylon Burks from 6 yards away. And the Dolphins will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Well executed there offensively. Defense looked a little confused, but he found his receiver, and that one good for 6 points.
And the payoff we just saw there tells us how many times they ran this play in practice over the past few weeks, because they executed that flawlessly right here on game day when the situation arose.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
Oh, the return is Jones from the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ballgame.
Yeah, and some guys, you know, they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit, because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit, in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
12. Here we go. 11.
Operating from the gun, Jones. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively, and you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. A 40-yard punt, 1 yard on the return, and it'll be Dolphin football.
At their own 32-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now a 2nd and 10.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Here's Tua.
Got this complete to the tight end Pitts.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 23 yards the pickup there.
play action. Here's Tua. And the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down.
And the offense moving quickly to the line.
A loss of 11. It's 2nd and 21 at the 45-yard line.
Slot man moves right.
Tua going to throw.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And the Patriots are right back in this football game. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores. And the drive starts with a carry by Stevenson.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. And they're going to speed things up here.
Thornton, the motion man right. And he'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. Oh, and that is well read defensively. A great job of setting the edge, and that little touch pass is going to turn into a loss.
Jones to throw on third down.
Got Dobbs over the middle. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And looked like some movement there. Let's get the call.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
The false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Short pass caught by Henry. So the completion good for 6 yards, and that'll make it second down. And quickly, they get to the line.
Now Jones going to change it up here.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Now that's absolutely terrific technique right there by the corner. Exhibit A. Zone coverage, knew where his man was in relation to the football at all times, and made a nice play.
And this offense on third down today, they're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 9. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
Give him 22 there on the third down conversion. Up the middle, here's Stevenson.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
They'll come up now on second down.
Throwing Jones.
Throw right side, hauled in by Dobbs.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space.
A big play here as the crowd noise rises. 3rd and 1. On third down, here's Stevenson.
Shelling through the defense. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
In motion right, Dobbs. Here's Stevenson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Here now, 2nd and goal. Well, now they'll try the end around. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Tyquan Thornton with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Patriots have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, they can smell victory, partner. They can see it on the horizon, but certainly we're not done yet here. Defense still has 3 timeouts, and obviously this is a very slim lead they're holding on to.
And let's face it, the easiest way to get this done, challenge your ground game. Challenge your offensive line, your tight ends, your receivers, anyone who's going to lay down a block. Don't let there be penetration because they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and maybe bring extra people to the ball. If you can do that, make them burn their timeouts, run out the clock, life will be good. But if you really want to gamble a little bit, a quick play action, quick throw, might be able to get it done. Just make sure it's not incomplete and stop the clock.
Points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. He continues to be effective running the football, a big reason that they have the lead.
And I love one of the quotes that I read about him where he said of himself, I love it when a team just hops on my back and I just carry them along.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. And that touchdown just... And now, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed. And I think they're going to take an extra long look at this one. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Taken at the goal line. Oh, some strong running. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Jones. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Jones setting up a screen for Stevenson. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
Well, that's an old play caller's trick right there, right up there with run the ball inside the tackles on 1st down. You just watch your quarterback get sacked on the previous play. Now you let those defensive linemen penetrate again, hoping to get their hands on him one more time. But this time, he's got the perfect call dialed up, and the screen burns him for a 1st down.
Now Jones. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
You get into these 2-minute drill situations and you often got tired legs on the offensive line. But these defenders, they've been rotating in and out, and they're a little bit fresher and quicker. And the pressure there forced the incompletion.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Open man here, the tight end Henry. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So for Miami,
the victory moves them to 7-1 on the year.
And they will hit the road next week to take on the Kansas City Chiefs. Meanwhile, for the Patriots, they fall 2 games under 500 now at 3-5. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm